Hello, everyone. We are back for some more streaming. The last time I streamed was a couple weekends ago when I did my 24-hour fundraising marathon as part of Extra Life. As you can see, I'm still fundraising. I will be fundraising until the end of the year and then taking a little break. But for now, I'm still trying to hit my goal. And it's a really great cause. If you don't know about Extra Life, it connects gamers with their local Children's Miracle Network hospitals. We raise money. We do a big 24-hour gaming marathon every year on game day. It's the first weekend in November. You can check out my video archive down below. The whole 24 hours is online. You can go watch it. You can see how tired I was by the end of it. It's a really good time. I've done it 6 times now. I'll do it again next year. And like I said, I continue to fundraise. The Toronto Hospital for Sick Children is my chosen hospital. I don't know if you realize this, but here in Ontario and I think across Canada, our healthcare systems are not doing great. We're in the middle of a pandemic. Kids are filling the ICUs. We need help. Please donate. Anything you can give is great. There's a button down below. You can click on my fundraising page to get more info about it. I'll talk about it more throughout the stream tonight. Mr. Tibbs says hi. Please donate. He also really believes in the cause. Yeah, as I said, I fundraise for this every year. Haven't hit my goal yet. Hopefully we can by the end of the year. It'll be really good. Anything is appreciated. All right, so we are playing some Morrowind, and let's launch the game. So, last time we got our stronghold started building. We've been working for the Great House Redoran, who are the very serious, pious warrior defenders of Morrowind. That's kind of their thing. And that kind of fits with our character, who's a big deal in the temple. And he's really been trying to integrate himself into the culture here on the island. So it will be interesting to continue along. We have secured enough status in House Redoran that we've been given permission to build a stronghold. We went and got a construction permit from Duke Dren, who is the Empire's representative in Morrowind, who's technically in charge of the island and the rest of the province. But, you know, that's not always the case. In practice, anyways, we needed a construction contract from him. We got one. And our journal popped up a little entry that says I should go talk to Galsagindu, who's in charge of getting strongholds for House Redoran members who are of a high enough status. We need to go talk to her and see what's going on with their stronghold, because it's been a few days now and we want to see what the progress is. So we are here to discuss our stronghold. So she says she wants us to make sure that our stronghold is being built on schedule. So we need to go to the site, which is being built at Bal Isra, on the east side of the road from Aldrune to Margan, and talk with the foreman, who is, from the sound of it, an orc named Bugdul Gro Carbush. And she's marked it on her map. Let's take a look. So yeah, that's it right there. That's where our stronghold is going to be, in the middle of nowhere, basically. But that's kind of the point of these strongholds. The great houses build them in their territory to take greater control, to reward people who have done a lot of work in the house. We have done a lot of work recently, so we've been rewarded. Oh, and you may notice that I'm walking super quickly. And that's because I came up with a handy trick. We've been using these Boots of Blinding Speed. And the thing about Boots of Blinding Speed is that while they do boost your speed by 200 points, which is huge, you can only get your stats to 100 naturally. So having a boost of 200 is absolutely ridiculous. They also blind you. Now, we're an orc, so we have some natural magic resistance. And we're also sporting the ebony mail now, which gives a little bit more. So we have about 45% magic resistance. So when we put these boots on, we are only 55% blinded. So you can see it's darkened, but it's not black. Now, I thought to myself, how can I get around this? So I went to a spell maker, and I made myself a little spell. Where is it here? Called Put On Your Boots. And all it does is add another 55% magic resistance for 2 seconds. We cast it. We go to the inventory. It's paused now. Put on our boots really fast. And the blind effect is resisted. The cool thing about magic resistance in this game is that it only resists bad effects. It does not resist good effects. So our boost of 200 points works, and the blindness does not affect us. So when we fight, we'll probably flip to our more heavily armored boots, but it's pretty cool to be able to zip around without having to worry about running into things because we can't see. We should get our sword equipped. And we're going to go north along the road to Margan. Find the signpost. Yep. And hopefully our stronghold is being built and there are no issues. Oh, sounds like something's picking a fight with us, but I don't see anything yet. Still the road to Margan. I think we've got to go north from this crossroads. Yep. Oh, this guy's going to come fight us. And apparently it's along the east side of the road here. These guys will always try and pick a fight. The net shouldn't be causing any issues. So we should be coming up on it. And that looks like it in the distance there. Hey. Oh. Him first. That's a disease. Probably shouldn't be messing around with the corpse, but I want that racer plume for making potions. So here it is. Looks like they got one building done. They got a little scaffolding here. And I can't go in it yet. So here's Bugdal. What does Bugdal say? He says, tell Galsa that things are fine and the work will be done soon. So he's the foreman here, and I guess it's called Indurus Manor. Alright. We're just going to chat with him a bit so he likes us more. Practicing our speechcraft skills to get his disposition up. Unless someone has a pretty high speechcraft skill, we're able to do this without losing too much of a disposition. If they have a very high speechcraft skill relative to your own, you run the risk of losing a lot of disposition. There's no way you're going to get it up to 100. But with someone who has a relatively low speechcraft skill compared to your own, you can get them to like you a lot just by chatting with them. And ours is pretty high. Yeah, we're at 68 now, which is pretty good. And our personality is above 100 because of the birth sign that we chose at the beginning of the game, and because of we have a mystic artifact called the Mask of Clavicus Vile, which we're wearing. Which also boosts our personality. So we're very personable. Alright, so we're going to zip back to Galsa and let them know that everything is good. And she says the work will be soon. Now this
You
happens
bring
in
me
a few
good
stages,
fortune,
if I'm
Outlander.
remembering right.
How may I be of service?
So, what I'm going to do is let's go to Vivek and do some more House Redoran quests from the quest giver that's there. What we'll be able to do is, as we're doing those quests, we're going to be able to pass the time while our stronghold is being built. We could just like use the rest function and waste our time, but that seems kind of cheesy. We should get some stuff done in the meantime. So we're going to go to the Mages Guild and get ourselves teleported over to Vivek. And from there, we're going to go to the Redoran compound and find the quest giver, whose name escapes me, but I think they're located in the Redoran treasury there. Oh, and I love these boots. Can't go wrong with the speed boots. To Vivek, please.
Can I be of service?
And there's Trebonius.
You seem like very good company.
Who is the Archmage of the Mages Guild here in Vardenfell in Morrowind. We could challenge him to a duel now and take over the Mages Guild, but I have a few things I want to wrap up. I don't think you can get any more quests once you're Archmage. I could be wrong. If you're in the chat and you know, please correct me or confirm.
I find you good to see you.
But I want to wrap the other stuff up.
Oh, wonderful.
Before completing the whole Mages Guild quest line. Particularly, one thing I want to do is finish the quest that Trebonius gave me. So the thing about Trebonius is everyone hates him because he's a big moron. He's talented with magic, but he's just a nincompoop. And he gives these absolutely impossible, ridiculous quests to all the Mages Guild members. And he asked me to solve the mystery of the disappearance of the dwarves. You know, the dwarves disappeared thousands of years ago, and no one really knows why. They, like, literally just vanished into thin air. We've actually made some good progress on solving this particular problem. So I think when we talk to a few more people, we'll be able to actually come back to Trebonius and tell him what we think really happened there. I know that the dwarves were creating what's called Numidium, which is kind of like an artificial mechanical god with their knowledge of science. And when they activated it, they all disappeared. The heart that powered Numidium and some tools that were created to control it / create it are actually what the Tribunal, the living gods of Morrowind, used to attain their immortality. So we've been getting pretty deep into the lore around that. It's very related to the main quest line of the game, and I'm sure we'll get into it more later. But we've almost solved it to the point where we can come to Trebonius and have him be all, wow, no one's ever solved one of my quests before. So I think our quest giver is here.
You bring me good fortune, Outlander.
Her.
How may I be of service?
Yes. So she'll give us some duties. So she says, the son of a Hlaalu noble has slandered House Redoran. We need to find Merrill Hlano in Balmora and demand that he withdraw the slander. This keeps happening. But we got to defend our house's honor, so we're going to do it. And I'm just going to check about these other topics here. So Aerothin and Delina Mandus are people who were involved in a previous quest we did. I don't know if you remember, but a nobleman went mad and became a bandit because his daughter was kidnapped by the Telvanni. We rescued the daughter, and he's coming back to himself. So she says to make sure we tell Larer Mandus that his granddaughter is safe. So Larer is the father of the nobleman who went mad, and he basically told us that the guy probably went crazy because his daughter was kidnapped. We didn't know that at first. We could have just waltzed into the guy's cave and killed him and solved the bandit problem that way. But we looked a little deeper into it. But she's saying that maybe it would be worth going to talk to him and saying that his granddaughter's safe. So we might do that. He's in Ebonheart, which is very near Vivek. And Nalvili is someone we were looking for in a previous quest too. So, we got to go to Belmora. Probably the fastest way is to just zip back to the Mages Guild again. I'm just going to use a potion of levitation here. And zip right over there. And your speed also affects your levitation speed, which is pretty great. Very convenient. Okay, back to the Mages Guild. Yeah, so we were talking with... Oh, I'm stuck because I'm levitating. Might have to wait for that to wear off. Alright, well, we'll talk to her. So what does she say about Trebonius, who I was telling you about earlier? So she says, last year he asked me to dig a tunnel to the mainland so that Telvanni couldn't interfere with Imperial trade. And she just tells him it's progressing according to schedule. So it seems like they kind of humor him. So unfortunately, I seem to be caught in the geometry because I am floating. Once my levitate potion wears off, we should be okay.
Who put that there? I must say, I find you most interesting right now.
So what does she say
Please
about
go ahead.
Trebonius? She says, the other day he asked me to build a new Anumidium for Okado since the original seems to be destroyed in all those troubles in the Iliac Bay. So Anumidium is that giant robot that the dwarves made. It was featured prominently in Daggerfall, which is the previous game in the series. I did an entire playthrough of the main quest of that. If you want to check it out, it's on my YouTube channel. But this is just a reference to that. She says, I don't know what he asked you to do, but my advice is to try to ignore him.
You seem like very good company.
We're going to go to Balmora. We're going to go to the 8 plates. We probably should have set a mark on our quest giver, but it's not too long to zip over there. So this shouldn't take too long. Whoops, we fell through the floor again. Fix me! That usually works. Well, we're stuck. Alright.
You bring me good fortune, Outlander. How may I
It's a
be of
Bethesda
service?
game, what can I say? Alright, so now we can at least set our mark spell before we go.
Greetings. I am at your service.
Alright. Now we gotta zip over. Will we... Actually, you know what? Let's go to Ebonheart and talk to Lara Mendez, like we were recommended to. Whoops. Ow. Jumped from a little too high there. So let's see what he has to say about rescuing his granddaughter, and then we can go to Vivek. Balmora. So we're going to take a boat over. And we're just going to make this person like us a little bit more. We would like to go to... Oh, you'll only take us around Vivek. Alright.
A warm welcome to you.
So there might be... Yeah, there's a boat over here we can take over to Ebonheart, rather than running over there. It's not too far, but I'm lazy. This person will take us. We'll chat a bit so that they get a good impression of us. Never hurts to have friends. Alright. So this is Ebonheart. This is the Imperial capital of Morrowind. So all the Empire's administration is here. Or at least the main administration of the Empire is here.
I must say, I find you most
What did I
interesting, right?
Is this the way to go? I think it is. Yes,
You
okay.
seem like very good.
Duke Dren lives here. And this is Lair here in the Dwarven armor. Excuse me. I would like
You'll
to chat.
bring me good fortune, Outlander. How may I be of
I
service?
rescued your granddaughter. Alright, and he gave us an ebony helm, which is amazing. That's really good armor. We may have to wear that. So its armor rating is 130. Oh, it's actually not as good as our massive clavicus vial. It looks cool though. So we're gonna keep our massive clavicus vial, but we'll keep the ebony helm
Where is that?
as a collectible. When we get our stronghold, we're gonna set up some mannequins with all these different suits of armor on them that we've been collecting. They're currently in piles in a house in Caldera, but we're gonna set them up on nice display stands. It'll be good. Now let's go to Balmora.
I feel I can truly share.
Go ahead.
Well, hello there. A pleasure to meet you.
Okay, bring me back over. Oh, you're interesting. She
Go ahead.
says she doesn't give rides, but there's a travel
ahead.
option. It's probably involved in a quest at some point. Alright, Vivek, and then we're going to take the
Care to
Silk
see the
Strider
sights?
over because we're
Where
closer
can I
to
go?
it than the Mages Guild teleport person.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Okay, we're going to go to Balmora. Silk Strider also
we make
kills
a
a little
special
bit
trip
more time,
just for you. Same low price.
which is good because we are waiting for our stronghold to be built, and it's kind of foggy out today. So the 8 plates, I think, is down this way. What's the name of the person who is slandering us? Meryl Hlano. Is that the same guy who stole the helmet? We dealt with the guy who stole a helmet from a tomb here earlier. No, that's the guy who stole the helmet.
Is there
This
someone
is the guy
who
who's
you?
slandering us. So, we're gonna raise his disposition by chatting for a bit. He likes us a lot. He's gonna be more likely to withdraw the slander. So he's a noble of House Lalu and has no business to discuss with me. He says his family's quite important here in Balmora. And he withdrew the slander. Okay, easy. So we'll just recall back.
Greetings. I am
Tell her
at your
he
Bring me
took
good
back what he
fortune,
said.
Outlander. How may I be of service?
Ooh, and we got a holy shield. Let's take a look at it. Medium armor, and it heals us for 10 points. It's not great. So, more duties. The last of the Raidus family line has bequeathed the family's belongings to House Redoran. I need someone to recover the family treasures from the Raidus tomb. So Raidus Ancestral Tomb has the Raidus War Axe, the Raidus Chalice, and the Raidus Robe of Deeds. The tomb is just south of Molag Mar. I'll have to go around the mountains. She suggests following the mountains west and then back east. The tomb is on the side of the mountain near an Ashlander camp. So let's look. We may have the Ashlander camp on our map already. So Molag Mar is here. Doesn't look like we do have any Ashlander camps on the map around there. This should be interesting. So I think we are going to take the Silt Strider. That should be the easiest way to get us to Molag Mar. Zip over to the big bug.
We make a special
Okay.
trip just for you. Same
Yeah,
low
you will
price.
take me to Molag Mar.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
So it's south of Molag Mar over the mountains. I should head west along the mountains till I can cross to the south, then head back east until I see the tomb. Okay. So I'm going to down an energy drink. So I don't have to worry about constantly running. So I want to go south along the mountains. I want to go west until I can cross. Then cross south and then go east. Okay. Oh, here's a tomb. The Skelly Man. Nope, that's the Reviro ancestral tomb. Come here. Come here. Come on down, my friend. Can't reach you yet. Come here. There we go. And we are ready to level up. I think we can rest here. Just a quick little rest. Excellent. Doesn't really matter what we choose for our stats. We have a mod that changes the way leveling works. Oh, and because we rested for an hour, we're going to need another energy drink. Do. So I think this is the way we gotta go. I could be wrong. Mud crab! We're not gonna pick ingredients on our way by. Not worth it. There's a Daedric ruin here. Let's check it out. Why not? This person hostile? Nope. You're just a barbarian standing around in a Daedric ruin right next to a flame Atronak. I definitely want you to like me. Okay, flame salts. I'll take them. They're worth
You
money
bring
at
good
least.
fortune with you.
There's all sorts of paper here. Yeah, well, this is definitely an unsafe workplace. How you doing, Rathologic? We're being attacked by about 8 million things at once. Okay, we want the heart. We want the feather. We want the heart. We want the skin. Okay, those are all good alchemy ingredients. Oh, fun. I guess it is that time of year, isn't it? Right, let's check out the inside of this place. Zyntiraris. Zyntiraris. Okay. Hey, Dragon Mech, how's it going? Oh yeah, I was talking about this earlier. I made a spell that I can cast. Oh shoot, there's more of these guys. I made a spell that I can cast to safely put on these cool boots I have. So, I have these boots called the Boots of Blinding Speed. And the way they work is they give you 200 points of speed when you're wearing them, but they also blind you 100%. Now, I'm an orc, so I have a little natural magic resistance, and I'm also wearing the ebony mail, which gives me another 20%. So when I put these things on here, I'll take them off and put them back on. So you can see that things are dim because I'm only 55% blinded by this because I 45% resisted that blind effect. But I made myself a spell at the Spellmaker called Put On Your Boots, which resists magicka another 55% for 2 seconds. And all I have to do is cast the spell, go into my inventory, and put on my boots, and the blindness doesn't work. Because the really great thing about magic resistance in this game is it only resists bad things and never resists good things. So I get my fortify speed and I don't get any blindness. So now I can zip around. It's ridiculous. There are a million ways you can exploit this game. It's great. Chocolate milk and pizza rolls sounds awesome. I had pierogies, which would have gone down great with some chocolate milk. Alright, so this guy's attacking me. He's summoning Repo. Bear with me. We are not finishing fights as quickly as we normally would. I am learning to use my sword because I got a really cool sword. Most of the game, we have used axes. Oh, they broke my boots. So that's the only thing about light armor, is that it gets degraded really fast. So until I can get those repaired, I gotta wear my regular boots, and I'm really slow again. Too bad. I should have switched into them when combat started. Oh well. I'll take an orcish axe. And I will also drink one of my healing potions. So it looks like a statue of Shegorod. Shegorod is the Daedric Prince of Madness. And the Daedra are these powerful, immortal, extra-dimensional beings. They're not exactly gods, but compared to us, they might as well be. They got cultists. Okay, you're glitching out, buddy. I better put you out of your misery. If I kill him, his summoned creature should disappear. Yeah. Last Wish. I'll take that. That's a named weapon. That's pretty cool. Take your amulet. I don't really care about any of your other stuff. Got some scrolls. I'll take all the scrolls. Some locked chests. Some ingredients. Cork bulb is good. The rest, meh. Now, I've been damaged. That Bone Walker thing, the zombie thing, the other guy summoned against us, that can drain our stats. So we're just going to fix that. We also need to restore our endurance. We're pretty good with restoration magic, so we can patch ourselves up pretty good. Yeah, maybe we'll find something we can repair our boots with, but I'm not very good at the armorer's skill. I'm also not very good at picking locks, but I'm going to try that anyway. Okay, so we got that one. Money in there. Okay. That lock is too complex for me. Do I have a scroll I can open it with? I do. Cash's lock splitter. And there's not really anything interesting in here. Cheap potion to fortify health. I'll just drink it. Not gonna drink the spoiled potion. I'll drink the disease resistance. Why not? Not really worth much. That's okay. Get the sword back out and let's see what else is going on here. He's gonna pick a fight with me as soon as he realizes I'm here.
Fight, coward! Fight, coward!
Very slow reaction time. Steel armor, a nice ring, crap sword. Anything else going on here? Is that the whole thing? Perhaps we need to levitate a bit. Doesn't look like there's anything up there. No, it's just a very small shrine. Okay. Some of these Daedric ruins are pretty complex and have like a bunch of different levels and platforms you can levitate to. And if you don't really like think vertically about them, you'll miss a lot of really cool treasure. This is not one of those though. Alright. We got more of these guys. This is actually great because Golden Saint too. The hearts I'm going to get from these lizard things are great for making restore magic potions. Yeah, I want those hearts. You have a Daedric katana, which I will take. And you've got a heart that I will take. We're almost carrying literally everything we can possibly carry, though. Alright, onward. We need a restore fatigue potion to replenish ourselves. But that was a nice little detour. A lot of these locations, there's really no quest associated with it. Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, knock me over. You're just gonna make me angry. Yep. So, an ebony spear, an ebony shield, a heart. I'm just gonna take the heart. I'm gonna leave this stuff on the ground. Maybe I'll come back for it at some point. I think I've got both an ebony shield and an ebony spear for my collection, so it's not a huge deal. Where is a restore health potion? There's one. I knew I made a lot of them. So we're going to continue looping around the mountain. Yeah, they're all here trying to kill me. Not sure if I'm following the directions properly or not. Oh, you are? Come on. That didn't need to happen, man. That's an egg mine over there. Yeah, I think I am way south of where I need to be. Oh, here comes another guy. Okay, I'll wait for you. That's an egg mine, and I can tell because there's a Kwama worker right here. Yeah. Eritamus Senamu egg mine. And it's called a mine. Yeah, incredibly hostile wildlife is what they are. It's basically fantasy Australia. Everything wants me dead. Speaking of which. Yeah, well, just be glad that the seagulls don't attack you like cliff racers. Okay. That's east. What is that? Talbranora. That's Talvani Wizard Tower we can see in the distance there. We want to go north. Yeah, the seagulls might. That's true. That's another smaller wizard tower there, too. I've got some graphical enhancements running. In the original game, you'd never be able to see that far away. I will take plumes. Yeah, it's actually really cool how it's done. There's a tool called the Morrowind Graphics Extender that I'm using. And it introduces shaders and that kind of stuff to it, which is why I get all the great lighting effects. But it also creates the distant land. And literally, it goes through the game and it reads all the map data and it creates this distant terrain. You can give it all sorts of different tweaks. Like I could probably on my computer generate land way farther away, but I didn't want to completely kill the vanilla feel of the game. But it's a really cool tool because the engine in the original game just isn't capable of it. Okay, so here is the Ashlander camp, I think. And the tomb is supposed to be right near here, so that's probably it over there. So we're just going to talk to these Ashlanders. Make them like us. We got the gift of gab, so we might as well use it. Never hurts for people to like you. Well, sometimes it does. Okay. So this must be the Raidus family tomb. If I were to guess. Yeah, that's the Raidus ancestral tomb. So we're going to drink another energy drink because I see that our fatigue is going down. We're going to go in there and we're going to recover the axe, the chalice, and the robe, I think, are the 3 items. Ooh, they've got good guardians. Most of these are guarded by ghosts, sometimes skeletons. And Dremora is a pretty good guardian. It's got an ebony war axe. I'll take that. I'm going to drop my orcish battle axe. And I might have to drop something else too. I have a glass longsword. I'm going to drop that. I have to drop a bunch of stuff here. Or actually, how long did my Fortify Strength potions work for? Only a couple minutes. Boo. Alright, let's make some potions to get rid of some weight. So, with our Daedra Hearts and our Palm Berries, we can make a Restore Magic Potion. You can usually... Not usually. You always reduce the weight of what you're carrying when you make potions. So, the weight of the resulting potion is the average of the ingredient weights. So, if you have 1 pound, 1 pound item and a 2 pound item, you know, you'll get like a 1.5 pound potion out of it. So you'll always end up carrying more when you make potions. Void salts will restore magicka. What else will? Diamond? Nope. Ash salts? Nope. Pearls? No. Okay. That's it for that. What else can we make? Resin. Restore health potion. Let's see. So that saved us a couple pounds. But really, I'm just going to get rid of another ebony item. We don't need a mace. Oh, hello. Yeesh. Frost salts. That's got restore magicka on it. Oh. This place is full. Well, sir, you're just going to have to give up going through the door and let it open. Alright, well, we'll talk to you later, I guess. He's in the way of the door opening. This is quite the little tune. What do you have? That looks like a Daedric spear. Man. Lots of cool stuff in here. Drop the katana, because I've got one of those already. I think we're going to have to come back here and collect all the stuff we've dropped because it's too heavy. A chest with the little gold in it. Gold doesn't weigh anything in Morrowind, which is cool. In Daggerfall, gold weighed a lot. Got an underwater section. This is great. This is really cool too. Heart, but I don't care about that club. Someone hiding on the other side of that pillar. Ow. Looks like a Daedric dagger. I do have high axe skill, but I'm working on my sword skill. So, the side effect of working on my sword skill and it taking me a lot longer to kill enemies is they beat on me a lot longer than they normally would. So I'm also kind of working on my armor skills at the same time. The way you raise your armor skills is by letting enemies beat on you, which is hilarious. But yeah, I found Chrysamere, which is a very famous artifact sword in the Elder Scrolls world. And I figured I might as well boost my long blade skill a little bit in the meantime while I'm using it. So there's the Raidus War Axe. That's one of the items we came here for. So now we need the Chalice and the Robe. But yeah, I could definitely make short work of everyone with the axe, because my axe skill is 77, and my magic out of thin air battle axe increases my skill by another 10. So I'm very good with the magic axe. Another restore fatigue potion, just one. Come on, man. There you go. Looks like you've got an ebony broadsword or something. Yeah. Leave that on the ground. I don't need it. That looks like the chalice and the rope. Oh. The robe has a constant effect of 50 feather, which means it reduces what I'm carrying by 50. It makes me look super cool. I might as well wear it so I can carry more of this stuff. Pick up one more thing. Did I get the spear? I did keep the spear, okay. What else did I drop? So I might be able to grab one more thing now that I have this robe. I hope I get this robe back at some point. I'm gonna have to turn it in, but I don't need the katana. But I'll take it. Oh, I won't be able to carry it anyway. Oh well. Anyway, that's that. Just remember how to get here. It's like right south of the black bar. Wrong spell. I don't want water walking. I want recall.
Greetings. I am at your
You bring me
service.
good fortune, Outlander. How may I be of service?
Here are all the things. Yeah, the orcish armor in Morrowind looks very samurai-esque. It's really cool. And the robe really adds to the effect. So I've got the shoulders from the orcish set. But I'll point it out to you if we see someone wearing orcish armor. It looks like samurai armor. It's cool. I would like some more duties. So Rothis Nathan? Rothis Nathan? I don't know. Failed to appear for a duel of honor against Braithus Darris, a Hlalu noble. This is shamed House Redoran. Track down the craven Rothis Nathan here in the Redoran Canton and persuade him to attend the duel. He might be hiding out at the Flowers of Gold Corner Club. Yeesh. So we gotta go convince this coward to fight his duel. So we're still carrying a ton of stuff. After this quest, we're gonna have to zip over to Caldera and drop off all our treasure in the room we drop all our treasure, but... So down to the Wasteworks, they said. Which is on a lower level. So the Flowers of Gold Corner Club. I have it on my map already. I know I've been in here before. Scout and Drill Master. Flowers of Gold. Okay, it's down that way.
You'll bring me good fortune, Outlander. How may I be of service?
Or is it? How do I get there? Let's be up higher. Let's see.
How wonderful.
Greetings.
Welcome,
I am
Outlander.
at your service.
Flowers of Gold. Wish I had my boots. Oh, that must be it there. Flowers of Gold. Okay.
You'll bring me good
That's
fortune.
not the guy I'm looking for.
How may I be of service?
It's
A
this
warm
guy.
welcome to you.
Yeah, I'm here to talk about the duel. He says, I'll meet him at the arena, but you'll have to bring me 10 potions of healing. Yeesh. Alright. I'll buy you 10 potions of healing. Over at the temple. This guy really does not want to fight this duel. So I think there's a temple down here. Yeah.
You'll bring me good fortune, Outlander. How may I be of service?
And you're going to sell me 10 potions of healing? Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I'm going to try and sell some of my own stuff to this guy. Get rid of some weight. So, oh, he has 0 gold. All right. Well, I might as well offset cost. That doesn't work. Good enough. All right, let's go bring this guy his healing potions so that he'll show up to the duel that he agreed to go to.
You'll bring me good fortune, Outlander. How may I be of service?
Here are your potions. Okay, he says meet him at the arena.
A
He'll
warm
actually
welcome
be
to
there
you.
this time. So let's go over and see how he does in his duel.
You'll bring me good fortune, Outlander.
I wonder if there is an armorer here. Scout and drill master might have something for me. Want
You
to
bring me
repair
good
my
fortune,
stuff.
Outlander. How may I be of service?
Yeah, you can offer training. Can anyone?
You bring me good
repair
fortune,
stuff.
Outlander. How may I be of service?
Nope, just training.
This
Too
is
bad.
a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
So the arena is somewhere. Vivek is huge, so it's right beside. Oh, it's right east of us.
You'll bring me good fortune, Outlander. How may I be of service?
So let's go see how this guy does in his duel. Ourselves a bit. A little injured.
Greetings. I am at your service.
I think this should be the arena. Yep.
There is no escape.
Oh, they're fighting. Sounds like they're fighting.
There is
Can't
no
see. See how well our boy does. Our boy still bit it. All right, well. It is what it is, I guess. Let's go report that it has been done. Is there an armorer here somewhere? Nope. Too bad. Yeah, we're gonna have to make a detour soon to drop off all our ridiculous amounts of
Greetings.
treasure.
I am at your service.
We're carrying too much.
Greetings. I am at your service.
Alright, the duel is over and her honor is saved. And she hopes I'll never shame the house by failing to show up for a duel. So the abandoned stronghold of Phallus Marian and Margan has been taken over by a creature known as Dagoth Tanis. We may have done this already. The stronghold of Phallus Marian is just northeast of Margan, across from Foya de Banidad. You can get into the Foya de east of Margan, go there and slay Dagoth Tanis. We sent a buoyant armiger, Irar Nervian, to Phallus Marian, but he is not returned. If he is dead, bring back his ancestor ring so that I can return it to his family. Okay.
You bring me
So
good
now we're doing
fortune,
some actually
Outlander.
interesting
How may
stuff.
I be of service?
I don't want to make a note. Margan, where are you? Margan is up here. So we've been by Phallus Marian before, but I don't think we went in. So We're going to go to Caldera first. So we can drop off all this heavy stuff we are carrying. And then we will raid a 6th house stronghold, which will be much more interesting than making sure cowards show up for their duels. Hop over, please. There we go. Float up there. Probably just should have floated across, but up we go. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Alchemy is probably the most overpowered skill in this game. It's great. Oh, this is the wrong door. I need to go to the other door on the other side. But being able to make 1,000,000 potions is super handy. Float on over to the Mages Guild. Okay. That's the Fighters Guild.
How wonderful. Welcome.
And this is the Mages Guild.
I must say, I find you most interesting right now. Please go ahead.
You seem like very good company.
Talk to the guild guide. Go to Caldera.
Can I be of service?
You honor me.
Oh,
Deeply.
Oh, friend. How about a potion?
And we're going to go to Gorak Manor, which is where we've been stashing all our stuff.
Yes, honored guest.
That's this cool house here. Caldera is an Imperial-style village. So you get all the Imperial
you seem like
architecture.
very good company.
Just like in High Rock in Daggerfall. And Gorak Manor is full of orcs. It's cool.
I feel I can
And Creeper is here,
Speak.
without fear.
who is a scamp who will buy things from us. It's pretty good. Do we have anything we can sell to you? Or is it all collectibles? We'll find out. Let's look at our treasure piles. Okay. So as you can see, it's a bit of a mess. This is where we've been stashing everything. All the stuff we want to collect and keep. Our stronghold is being built, though, so we're going to have probably an interior decorating session at some point. Okay, here's our ebony stuff. We've got a helmet now, so let's put the helmet down. We've got an ebony war axe, which we'll also put down there. Oh yeah, dragon mech. Here is the orcish armor. You can sort of see the aesthetic is samurai-ish, especially the helmet. We also have an ebony broadsword we can put down in the ebony pile. Here's our Daedric collection. I was correct that we did not have a spear yet. We have to make sure that that is lined up with everything else, obviously. We might just have to line it up this way. The item placement is also a mod. You could not do that in the original game. You had to, like, be extremely careful. Yeah, it's pretty great. What else do I have? I've got some named weapons, and I'll put over in the named stuff pile. Got a holy shield that I'll put there too. What else am I carrying? I'm carrying tons of crap. Should probably sell a bunch of potions. I don't really need this many potions. Okay, Dater Heart, Raw Salts, I like the Restore Magica potions. I'm going to take the Daedra Skin. There should be some Fortify Strength ingredients that I have somewhere. Maybe. Maybe I don't have any more. Too bad. Fortify Strength potions are really good. They up your damage. They up how much you can carry. Super handy. Might be able to make some water breathing potions. Yep. Oh, but it also drains my fatigue. I don't want to use that ingredient for it. Do I have any other ingredients? Pearl. Okay. Racer Plumes and Trauma Root will make me a levitation potion. That might be it for now. Ash Salts. What matches Ash Salts? Diamonds will get me Train Agility. Data Hearts will get me Train Agility. Okay, never mind. We don't actually want to make a poison.
Welcome. Please speak.
So, anything else I can get rid of? I'm going to get rid of these amulets that I don't want to sell but do want to keep. Amulet of Shadows is pretty good, but I don't want to use it, so I'm just going to put it there. I've got my artifact wall here with some really cool stuff. Keening is super important to the main plot. We'll grab that later. But we came across it in a previous session, so we grabbed it. What else?
Welcome.
What else?
Please speak.
What can I sell to Creeper? Can I sell potions to Creeper? I can. All right. What kind of potions can I sell to Creeper? I don't need those. I can probably get rid of, like, most of these. Some of these. He's got 5,000 gold, so I'm almost at the end of that. Definitely want to keep all my Restore Magica potions, because magic is good for everything. Get rid of a few more Restore Fatigues, because I've got about 8 million of those. And can make 8 million more. Alright. That got rid of a bunch of weight.
I feel I can truly
We are going to go to a blacksmith, get some repair tools. Or just get him to repair our stuff. We got the money. So we can get our boots back. Yeah, they're all fixed up. Hooray! But first, we must rest. Anything else I can get rid of? Yeah. Go to a pawn shop and get rid of these amulets. You've got money, good. Probably don't need all these ash salts. Need that. Or that.
Yes, stranger?
Good to see you, Outlander. Searching for spells?
Can't rest here. Is there a bed in this one? There's not a bed in this one. It's weird. Most of the Mages Guild have a bed you can rest in, but I guess
Can I
not.
be of service?
We got to go to Alderune anyway. And there's a bed there. Right here. We're going to restore our magic. And we're also going to put on our boots. So where is our put on boots spell? Put on your boots. Oh, I feel so free again.
How about...
All right.
Should you need something?
We're going to take the Silt Strider to Margan. And we're going to go to Phallus Marian.
We make a special trip just
Good
for you.
ash storm
Same
happening.
low price.
So I'm just completely winging it in terms of getting there. I forget the directions they gave me. But I've got it marked on my map, so we're not going to get lost. Need to restore my fatigue. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to cut east once we hit the Voyada. Cross in there. Levitate, please. Where's my levitate potion? It is. You come across stuff like this. Which I believe we did in a previous session. We checked that out. I think that's Phallus Marian there. That building we see in the distance. Okay. This is it, I think. Phallus Marian, yep. Just in time to be attacked by a cliff racer. Who fell through the floor. That's cool. Pylon chamber usually doesn't have anyone in it. I don't think I have Propylon indexes to travel to these. If you've ever seen this before, all these ancient strongholds. Yeah, the scenery's amazing. Like, honestly, like, visually, Morrowind still looks really good. The art direction was just fantastic. So, all of these ancient Dunmer strongholds, like Phallus Marian, Kogorun is one of them, Barandas is one, Andesreth is another. They have these Propylon chambers, and if you have the key for a particular fortress, you can zip to it from the right Propylon. So if I have the Barandus index or the Valenvarian index, I can zip to there from here, but I don't think I have either of those. Not that I need to. Right now I just have the Rotherin and the Felon Serrano. But we're kind of half in the middle of a quest to get a master index that lets us go to all of them. But they go in a big circle, so you have to kind of make a circuit like a subway trip. You can't just choose to go to any one in particular. Each fortress can go to 2 others. Missing Akin's hut. Who are you? Have not been introduced. You just live here? Alright. Cool, I guess. Well, this is the 6th house base, so be careful. Guess this is the only other way in. Oh yeah, this is the 6th house base. It's gonna be full of people who have Corpus, I'm gonna switch to my regular boots, my combat boots. I'm a little slower now, but I am better defended, and my fast boots won't get wrecked. So when you get Corporus, which is a disease created by Dagoth, who is the ancient immortal enemy of... oh, I just got a blight disease? Come on. Do I have a cure disease potion? No, I'm going to have to cast it on myself. Boo. Load my game again. There we go. Cured our blight disease. Yeah, so as I was saying, this Corporus disease, which is created by Dagoth, who lives at the center of the volcano in the middle of the island. He's the ancient immortal enemy of the Tribunal, who are the 3 living gods of the Dark Elf people. And he created this Corporus disease that he sends out on the ash storms that come out of the volcano. And it infects people. And most of the time, they just turn into big, mindless walking tumors. But sometimes, they change in other strange and horrifying ways, like these guys. This guy is just a sleeper, so he's just a volunteer, or a dreamer, sorry. He's either a volunteer for the cult, or his dreams have been infected by Dagoth, who is also sending out psychic emanations and trying to influence things that are going on the island. He's a real bad guy, although we'll talk to him at some point, and you'll see that he does kind of have a point about a few things. But he's bad news. That might be our... Yeah, so that is the Buoyant Armiger, who was sent here and never returned. There's his ancestor ring we have to return. He's got a set of glass armor. I've got a set of glass... Ah! So that's a Corporus Stalker. That's someone who got Corporus and they just turned into a zombie, basically. Anyway, I'm going to leave him here. I don't need another set of glass armor. I don't really use it. Sure, I'll take some of these potions. Fire shield? Sure, why not? Yeah. Okay, we won't go down yet. Keep exploring this level. Okay.
There is no escape.
Do I have? Oh, too bad. Let's take these guys on one at a time. That's probably Dagoth Tanis. Don't want him to keep blasting me with magic. I'm gonna take a health potion. Yeah, that was Dagoth Tanis. Got a 6th house amulet. We've been collecting those. Let's see what else he's got in here. Standard 6th house cult stuff. We got some bells. It's a hammer for ringing the bells. All these dreamers basically put all their belongings in here, so it's always like full of clothes and crap. Got some skill books. I'll take that. A little chest with some gold. Another little chest with some gold. What else? A couple scrolls? Sure. Urn with some scuttle inside. I will take that. Scuttle's not the worst ingredient to have. Got a little 6th house scrying. There's some Corpus meat hunks. So Corpus, like I said, it turns you into this walking tumor. They seem to like carve it off themselves and they use it as like offerings to Dagoth. It's disgusting. Yeah, there's a big trough full of hunks of it. Ash statues, which we've seen have the power to channel Dagoth Earth's psychic emanations at a farther distance, so they're smuggling these into cities all over the province. 6th house, they're bad news. Oh, we've got another Ascended Sleeper. Okay. I don't need any more ash salts. I've got plenty. Where does this lead? The upper level. Okay. So let's go up first, and then we'll go down. We've already completed our quest. The rest is just gravy. Clearing out the stronghold. Better though. Okay, I don't need anything you've got. I will unlock this chest. I think I am good enough at picking locks to be able to do it. Yep. What do we got? Swift Swim, Night Eye. I'll take the Night Eye potion. And that one. We might as well drink these. We're not going to need to swim, but it doesn't hurt to be able to, I guess. Drink another health potion. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. We are playing some Morrowind tonight. Invading a 6th house base. Yeah, this guy's nose and eyes have like atrophied away. Horrifying. I think like these guys, these ash ghouls, they're like a further evolution. Contracted a blight disease again. Should have made some potions before I came. So you can see they've got like these tentacles growing out of their face there. And these guys, there's like nothing. I don't know if it's fallen off or like it never developed, but it's just like, ugh, horrifying. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can make a cure blight disease potion. Let's see if we've got another ingredient that lets us do it. Does not look like we do. So we're going to have to cast our spell that does it. But we're not going to do it yet. It's just affecting our intelligence and willpower. So we're okay for now. It's not a dire situation. Okay, we won't go quite yet. We're going to go around the whole loop first. Gotcha. Right. Anything interesting in here? Some more candles. Got a chest. There's some crap in it. Yeah, so this is someone whose corpus has advanced a little bit more. Corpus weeping. That's actually a good alchemy ingredient. We'll take that. It's got the restore health effect on it, so we can make some healing potions out of it. How do you even go in here, man? Should be, yeah, we're just about all the way around the loop. Let's go back up and keep going up. It'll probably lead us out onto the roof, I'm thinking. But there could be some interesting stuff up there. Some more beasties. Need some restore fatigue potion down my throat. That's better. Yeah, so I think this will lead out onto the roof. Oh, and there's an ash storm happening. And is there anything at all interesting up here? There is not. So I'm actually just going to hop down. And we'll go down to the bottom level from up here. If I can clear this. I'm not very good at acrobatics and I'm very heavy armor, so I'm going to rest until I'm healed here. I'm going to try and cure my blight disease. Oh, I can't even do it. I don't have enough magicka with my willpower damaged. So we're going to have to find a potion ingredient that does it. Okay. So it looks like there are sewers. That's what the lower level is. Let's see what it's like down there. Probably bad. These guys. A rat over there. I see an ascended sleeper over there. Oh, two of them, jeez. If you're gonna blast me with your magic, I want to dodge out of the way. Okay, get out of here. Want him to use up all his spell points. Keep at it, man. You too. To take care of that other guy. Got an ash pool. That's right. Oh, Dagoth Mullen. Okay. So it's another Dagoth, an ash vampire. He's more important than the others. Is there fish in the water? Rat. Oh, that guy's death animation got thrown off. Here you go. Okay, yeah. Looks like there's nothing up here. Wonder if it's safe to put on our magic boots yet. Keep looking. Oh, what the heck. I'll put on my boots. Put on your boots. Okay, I'm gonna cast levitate. Well, I'm not gonna cast levitate. Take a levitate potion. Rats joining in on the fun. I better take a healing potion. Oh, he's got a shield on. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay, we are getting better at sword, though. So this is improving. Okay, we got another rat. It's not where we came in. Got a corpse. Oh, he's got some stuff on him. Nothing really interesting, but... Another corpse down there. What do you have? Anything? There we go. A little bit of gold, a book, and some pointless stuff. Of course, there are fish in the water. Grab another levitate potion. Makes it way easier to move around in here. Check out this way. Okay. So this is the way we came in. Doesn't look like there's too much more to explore down here. No other way out. Anything in that barrel? Oh, there's some egg, some meat. Who knows how long it's been down here, but we're gonna take it. Alright. I think we can return.
Greetings. I am at your service.
First things first. We gotta find a way to cure ourselves.
Greetings. I am at your service.
So down to the temple. Because we've got a blight disease and no one will want to talk to us.
Where is that slave?
So we gotta get down to the lower level here.
You'll bring me good fortune, Outlander. How may greetings? I am at your service.
And cure our blight disease. Much better.
Greetings.
Now we can go back up and turn in our quest.
Greetings. I am at your service.
You bring me good fortune, Outlander. How may I be
We
of
did
service?
slay Dagoth Tanis. And yes, we found Error Nervian, and we do have his ring. So she says it's a shame that Nervian died, but Dagoth Tanis is dead, and you've returned his ancestor ring. Do you have an ancestor ring of your own? Although you are an outlander, I will give you one of my own family's ancestor rings. May Alexia show you in your ancestors' mercy. That is really cool. So ancestor rings are what the Dunmer use to commune with their ancestors. They can actually summon the spirits of their ancestors. So that's really cool that she's giving me one from her own family. That's a big deal. Let's see if she's got any more other... Okay. So she says she can't give me any more duties until my stronghold is built. So, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to find the trainer. And we are going to pay for a bunch of training and pass the time. Because every time you take training, you will pass a few hours. And we need to do that in order to get our stronghold built. And it never hurts to be better at stuff. And I've got a ton of money right now, so we might as well burn it.
Greetings. I am at your service.
So I believe there's a trainer over
How
this
wonderful.
way.
Welcome, Outlander.
We scout
You
and
bring
drill
me good
master. Let's see
fortune,
what they can
Outlander.
teach.
How may I be of service?
So this person can teach athletics, block, and long blade. Let's see what everyone else offers.
You bring me good fortune, Outlander.
This one's
How
got
may I
long
be of
blade, short
service?
blade, and blunt weapon. And this guy's got sneak, block, and medium armor. But I'm good enough at medium armor that he has nothing to teach me. So I think I'm going to go with athletics.
Greetings. I am at your service.
It's always good to be better
You
at
bring me
athletics.
good fortune, Outlander. How may I be of service?
We'll see.
Greetings. I am at your service. Greetings. Greetings.
Probably get pretty expensive after a while. Let's bring it up to 40, I guess.
Greetings. I am at your service. Greetings. I am at your service.
Oh, and actually, my speed doesn't let me go above that with training. So our natural speed limits us in how much we can actually train. So maybe let's train some sneaky. I'm not very sneaky. What's my sneak? My sneak's actually my sneak is pretty good.
Greetings.
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
It's not a bad skill to have.
I am at your service.
Okay, my agility limits me. Block I never use. I think that's actually, yeah, down at 18. What skills does House Redoran like? So they like athletics, they like spear, long blade, heavy and medium armor, and armorer. So long blade would be helpful in terms of getting me in good with House Redoran. It's also one of my class skills, so I'll level up if I take a few more points in that.
You bring me good fortune, Outlander. How may I be of service?
Greetings.
Might as
I
well.
am at your service. Greetings. I am at your service.
Okay, so now I've got to rest and level up.
Greetings. I am at your
You bring me
service.
good fortune, Outlander. How may I be of service?
But that'll help with my sword practice to get it boosted up a little through training. What else can we do to kill some time?
How wonderful.
I guess we can do the Mages Guild
I am
quests.
at your service.
So I think we've got to go back to Balmora. So we're going to go to the Mages Guild. This is probably... Oh, okay. Thought that was too high for me to jump from, but we did it. So we're going to go up to the Mages Guild, transport ourselves to Balmora, and there are a few more quests to do for the Mages Guild. And that should kill some more time too. But we'll take a nap when we get in here. Can I nap in this bed? Maybe. Yep. Okay. Sure. Okay, we're gonna go to Balmora.
At your service, Outlander.
And the local guild leader, Rannis Athris, has some duties for me. So she says she wants Etermarel's notes. So Etermarel needs an escort to Pelagiad. He wants to go to the halfway tavern there. She doesn't care if he makes it or not. She just wants a copy of his notes. Wow. All right. So let's go pick him up. I think we're actually going to bring him over to Pelagiad. Pelagiad? I'm not quite sure. I think we can do it. We're going to have to take our boots off, though, because this guy is going to walk way too slow. Okay. So, it's not far. If I'm remembering right, yeah, it's just a little southeast. So he's going to follow us. We're going to take care of him. We're not going to murder him, which is what it was implied we should do.
Hey, wait for me!
I'm coming. Jeez, yeah, I don't even have my boots on, and he's like, you're walking too fast. It's going to be super annoying. Lender's below. I feel like I've just awakened from a dream. A terrible dream of the 6th house. Oh, okay. So someone behind us is talking to us. But these dreamers, people who have been getting these bad dreams from Dagoth and falling into a trance under his spell, when you kill the local ash vampire, who's like the Dagoth whoever of whatever local 6th house hideout is around, when you kill that leader, the effect gets shaken off, and they're like, what happened? So this guy says, you mean I've been under a spell? A curse? This was caused by 6th house cultists? Good grief. What have I done? I hope... but I haven't thanked you. Please forgive me. I've nothing to offer but my thanks, but I will tell everyone I know that you have saved my life. Okay. And I think what that does is increase our reputation. And reputation basically is just a flat boost to everyone's disposition towards us. Yeah, so this guy here. These guys, before you kill the local ash vampire, they'll actually come to you and chant about the 6th house and how cool it is. But once you kill the local cult leader, the spell wears off. So they're very grateful afterwards, and I think it ups your reputation when you tell them what you did. So at some point, I killed the local ash vampire. I don't know where or what particular cave I went into and did it. But we did it. We saved that guy. He's grateful. We've got a better reputation now. I am very glad I don't suffer from heartburn, Dragon Mech. My entire family does, except for me. I seem to have avoided it. And that's great because I love me my spicy food. He's keeping up. That's the local Legion fort. So we're going to cut through the Foyada. Foyada, if you didn't know, are lava rivers. Basically, they're riverbeds from when Ash Mountain erupts. And, you know, when there's no lava in them, they're great for getting around. This guy's gonna attack me. Okay, buddy. Yeesh, you kind of blasted me with that spell. Take it easy. So some parts you can see I've revealed on the map. There is lava flowing in some of them at the moment, but a lot of them are dried up. Dried up, I don't know if that's the right term when it's lava. They're cooled down and safe to walk in. Yeah, dried up is probably not the right term. They're also dry, but so we should be able to get out of here and go to Pelagiad shortly. I hope I'm doing this the most efficient way. Problem is you can't make your buddies follow you directly across mountains and pick your way across the way you might when you're on your own. This guy's gonna attack me. Oh, there's a little cave here.
Wait for me.
Hasor. Oh, we've been here. Actually, if I'm remembering right, Hasor is the one that had the local 6th house base in it. So, we're gonna hop out of here, and hopefully this guy will follow us. And now, there should be a road that we can take to Pelagiad. Pelagad. Sorry. He's getting annoyed with me. There's a lady down here. Save our game before we talk to her. She's probably going to lead
I
us on
don't know where to begin. It is
wild
such an
goose
honor
chase.
to meet you.
Yeah, I don't have time to take her on a pilgrimage. We're just going to load our game and make it like we never talked to her. Maybe we'll come back later and help him. What are you talking about, man? Are we being attacked? Oh, it's a cliff racer. Okay, we're not going to worry about him until he gets low enough for us to hit. Might have been stuck on one of those mushrooms. As long as this guy keeps following me, I'm happy. Okay, what does this say? Vivek, Pelagiad. Okay, take it easy. It's not that exciting. Oh, maybe it is. Sorry. This guy can take care of himself, though. Who else is here? Alright, well. I appreciate his enthusiasm. Yeah, you tell him, man. Whoops, I wandered into a bush. Who are these two? Save our game before we talk to them. Got a couple people talking here. Alright, he just says, what do you want? It's alright, we'll chat with him a bit until he likes us more. He's a slave hunter. Gross. I might just have to kill him. In case you didn't realize this,
Run or die!
I'm an abolitionist. So, if I see people hunting down runaway slaves, He seems to agree with me. My crime was not reported. But yeah, I'll straight up murk them. Come on, bud. I see the town.
Hey, wait for me!
Yeah. That's it, though. It's another Imperial-style town. I think the background of this place is it's kind of like a retirement community. A retirement community for people who've served their time in the Legion. So it's kind of done up in Imperial style because that's just how they built their houses. Oh, this guy's another dreamer that's woken up. Yep. You're welcome. Just tell people what a hero I am. And we'll chat a bit until you like me more.
Sleepers, awake. House Dagoth is risen.
Yeah, so he's still kind of doing his dialogue, but he's saved now.
Thank you.
You know, honestly, Dragon Mech, I'm cool with skooma dealers, but slavers, not so much. Think there's a lot of crossover in Morrowind, though. So this guy got where he needed to go. I'm going to ask him for his notes. Okay, so he gave me his notes because I helped him out. I did not need to murder him for them. And I think if I cast Elm Civi Intervention, it will take me to the temple in Balmora. Yep. Which is very close to the Mages Guild where I need to turn in those notes. I'm going to look at them first, though. I always look at stuff I've asked to retrieve if it's like a document. So, Etermorel's notes say, they are notes on the persistence of Oblivion streams. The variable throw of Daedrons in Oblivion streams can have profound effects on the magical potential of various locations. Magica use often causes effects on the streams themselves. By reconfiguring the polarity of the Daedron fields, it is possible to manipulate and trace the streams in the following cases. The notes go on about this subject for some time. So basically, it's a scientific paper.
No worries. I won't hurt you. Ask your question.
How wonderful. Welcome, Outlander.
Here you go. Here are the notes. So, duties. So she says, Tashby, Ashabale, and Margan has been practicing necromancy. And I should go kill her. Interesting. The Mages Guild usually doesn't care about necromancy.
How wonderful. Welcome,
the temple
Outlander.
does. So that's quite an interesting assignment. So the temple views necromancy as a defilement of their ancestors, which is fair. Even though they do a lot of things that resemble necromancy, that's not necromancy, that is respectful ancestor worship, to call them back and have them protect their tombs and seek them for guidance. It's not necromancy. Don't say that it is, or you'll really insult a native Morrowinder.
Same low price.
So we go to Aldrune. From Aldrune, we can get to Margan.
We make a special trip just for you.
Now we're going to ask around about this necromancer. So she lives in the last house on the right before the shrine. He says Tashby is not a necromancer. Who have you been talking to? Uh-oh. Does Rannis just want this lady dead? Last house on the right before the shrine.
You'll bring me good fortune.
So I have a feeling we should probably talk to this lady first. Here's her place. Here she is. Let's ask her about necromancy. She says she's not a necromancer. Who said I was a necromancer? We're just going to tell her. She says, "Ah, I see. I refused to join the Mages Guild. I chose to practice healing among my people, away from the politics of the guild, since I was a Velothi and not well-born like Rannis. Well, it's not important now. Maybe I know a way out of this situation." We're not going to kill her, I don't think. So she says, if Rannis has held a grudge this long, it would be best for me to leave for the mainland. There are plenty of towns that could use a healer. Tell Rannis that I am dead and I will leave Vardenfell, and Rannis never need know. That sounds like a pretty good plan. That works for me.
How wonderful. Welcome, Outlander.
So let's head back to Rannis and report that we killed this lady, who seems like just a nice healer.
You'll bring me good fortune.
Either way, even though I'm a higher up in the temple now, I don't really care about necromancy. It's not really my problem. Yeah, he says Tashby's our healer, not some necromancer. Everyone in Margan knows her and all the good she's done around here. Yeah. So back to Aldrune. And take the Silt Strider back to Balmora.
We make a special trip just for
Did
you.
this guy charge me?
Same low price.
Okay, good. I thought he charged me a lot more than he actually did. Okay, good view of Balmora today. Clear skies, no fog. And we'll have time to tell Rannis that we killed this lady who we didn't kill. That should be it for the session tonight.
Welcome, Outlander.
Yes, I definitely killed her. So she's real happy about it. One less necromancer. So, duties. She believes the Mages Guild has been infiltrated by a Telvanni spy. Go to all the Mages Guild halls and see if there's a spy. Don't take any action, but report back to her. Alright. So that's it for tonight. As you know, I'm Jeff. We've been playing some Morrowind. It's been a lot of fun. This is my first stream after my big 24-hour marathon that I did the first weekend of November. I am raising money for Extra Life until the end of the year. Yeah, thanks for coming out, Rathologic. But I am fundraising until the end of the year. I'm trying to meet my goal. I can still take donations for my local children's hospital, which is the Toronto Hospital for Sick Kids. Hey, Obsidian Fury. So check out my fundraising page. It's down below. You can get all the details there. There are still some incentives and some milestones. If I reach my fundraising total from last year, I'm going to do something special. It's just a little over $1,500 is what I managed to raise last year. It was a great year. But if I match it or top it, I will do Tony Hawk Pro Skater karaoke. And what I mean by that is I will hook up my original PlayStation and we're going to play some Tony Hawk Pro Skater on it. I'm going to stream it. And the thing about Tony Hawk Pro Skater is not only is it a super fun game, but it has a really great soundtrack. It's the sounds of Hot Topic in the late 90s, or I guess the Canadian equivalent is Backstage Pass is what we have. And this soundtrack's super famous, but if you try and stream it with the music on, you will get a copyright strike and your channel will get muted. My video will get demonetized on YouTube, which doesn't matter to me because my videos aren't monetized. But the thing on Twitch is if you get a copyright strike in the middle of your stream, they'll actually mute your audio, which is no fun for anyone. So to get around that, if I meet my grand total that I raised last year, a little over $1,500, I will play Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and I will sing the soundtrack myself to the best of my ability, which is not very good. So if you want to see and hear that, donate, tell your friends. I'm still raising money. It'll be a good time. Thanks, everyone, for coming out tonight. It was really fun. Next time, I think we're going to get to be able to do some interior decorating. Our stronghold will be ready to move into and start expanding. It should be good. Anyway, thanks again for coming out, everyone. It was good seeing you. And I will be back on Sunday with some Wing Commander 2, so tune in. See you next time, folks.